Hello friends, I am Professor Sunita SHIRSAT. You are most welcome in my channel once again. If you like my channel, please subscribe it. Today we have new poem White Paper by V.N. Rao, that is Nara. Okay? First of all, I am going to read the poem and you are going to listen it. I do not ask for the sun and moon from your sky. I do not ask for the sun and moon from your sky, your farm, your land, your high house or mansions. I do not ask for gods or rituals, caste or sects, or even for your mother, sister, daughters. I ask for my rights as a man. Each breath from my lungs sets off a violent trembling. In your texts and traditions, your hells and heavens, fearing pollution, your arms lift together to bring to ruin our dwelling places. You will beat me, break me, load and burn my habitation. But my friends, how will you tear down my words, planted like a sun in the east? My right contagious caste rights, fostering city by city, village by village, man by man, for that's what my rights are. Sealed off, outcast, roadblock, exile. I want my rights. Give me my rights. Will you deny this incendiary state of things? I shall uproot the scriptures like railway tracks, burn like a city, burst your lawless laws. My friends, my rights are rising like the sun. Will you deny this sunrise? Okay. That means by this poem, the poet is speaking about his right. He is asking for his rights. Narrator says, I do not ask for the sun and moon from your sky. That means narrator is telling that his requests are not so high. His request is common one. Also, he says that he is not asking for farm, land, high house, mansions. Okay. Also, he says that I do not ask for gods and rituals, caste or sects, or even for your mother, sister, daughters. He says that he is not asking for one's gods, rituals related to that gods, also one's caste, sect, or one's mother, sister, daughter. That means in the first stanza, the poet is narrating what things he doesn't want to ask. Okay? He doesn't want all those things, sun, moon, land, farm, house, big house, mansion, god, caste, sect, one's mother, sister, daughter. Now, in the second stanza, he has given what is he asking for? He says, I ask for my rights as a man. Each breath from my lungs sets off a violent trembling in your text or tradition. Your hells and heavens fearing a pollution. Okay. That means in the second stanza, poet is telling that he is asking his right as a man. He wants to set off the violence from the earth. He doesn't want pollution. He wants pollution-less life here. Your arms live together to bring to ruin our dwelling places. That means he is opposing pollution. The hands of pollution are lifting together and are ruining the whole places. That means no place is here suitable to breathe comfortably. That means poet wants to remove pollution from here, and as a man, he has a right to live comfortably. in pollutionless atmosphere, and he is asking for that. You will beat me, break me, loot and burn my habitation, but my friends, how will you tear down my words? Planted like a sun in the east, he says that one can beat him, break his all aspirations, loot him, snatch the things from him, his habitations. But he also tells that one cannot tear his words, which is written on the paper, on white paper, okay, on white paper in the form of poetry. That means here poet is telling that one cannot snatch his poetry, okay. This is we can say immortal. One cannot destroy it. That poetry is planted like a sun in the east. The sun is always in the east, and one cannot change it. And similarly, one cannot snatch poetry from poet. My rights, contagious caste riots, fostering city by city, village by village. That means poet wants to stop riots around him. He doesn't want any riot in the city or in the village. Man by man, for that's what my rights are. Sealed up, outcast, road block, exiled. Narrator is telling that riots should be stopped, okay. Hatred and oppression to the humanity should be stopped. It should be sealed up. Outcasting process should be stopped. Road blockage must be stopped. And in the very last stanza, the poet is asking about his rights once again. I want my rights. Give me my rights. Will you deny this incendiary state of things? I shall uproot the scriptures like railway tracks. And he wants to uproot all the things which are troublesome here, like a railway tracks. Burn like city. Burst your lawless laws. When that means when very dashingly burns city bus, okay, to oppose something. In the same way, poet also wants to remove the laws which are lawless, that means which are meaningless. My friends, my rights are rising like the sun. Will you deny this sun rising? And poet is telling that to write poetry, he is his prime right, and one cannot snatch it from him away, and one cannot deny that right. And poet compares his right to write poetry with the sunrise, as one cannot stop sunrise, one cannot stop poet to write poetry. Thank you.